what's up guys? It's Bean here with Bean of Games. We had to come back, circle back around to the Wonder Bread, and we did it once again. We topped the Genesys regionals here at South Park. All right, playing the good old true and tried Predaplant Shaddoll, Dracotail. Nothing's changed. It's the same freaking deck. So let's just get into this profile real quick. 3 of the Spider, 1 Blippus, 1 Lizard. That's just your standard count for your monsters. 2 King of the Swamp. Probably gonna bump this up to 3. Like, this card's insane actually. Like, just adding poly in this format, people start to sweat and then they just, start to negate it. And you're like, oh, well now let me fuse with my actual stuff. Shaddoll Beast, Shaddoll Dragon. Insane. You have to play those cards. 3 Lucius. Pretty standard. Searcher, send it to grave, and you send this off for your Shaddoll Fusion. That's the card. 3 Urgula, 3 Pan, 1 Phimena, 1 Frixel, 1 Malulu. She's a lot of points. That's why she's at 1 like usual. 7 points, and then I've been debating cutting that a little bit because it's such a hard brick sometimes, along with other Dracotail names. That's it for the monsters. For spells, 3 Shaddoll Fusion, best card going second. They pointed to 3 points. It's still gonna stay in here until the day I die, Konami. 3 3 Predaprimitives. This card's insane. Sends for cost, pops your own monster, clears the board, won the game 2 doing that. And my last round, 3 Chalice. This card is pretty good, man. I mean, Blitz is kind of falling off a little bit, so you need that counterplay to negate their Omni negates or their counterplays. Meaning 3 Cosmics. You want to get rid of some of that back row. People never catch this card. Sacred Beasts are setting 1 trap most of the time, and they're going to debate on negating with the Verdurous, and you just play from there. Double Fusion, it's your search off Primitive. Card's insane, helps put up Omni Gate. The LOB, Polymerization, if you're not playing this, you're broke. You should probably just go play Edison or something at that point. 1 Rahu, had to cut it down to 1 to fit the Shaddoll Fusion in there. And then 1 Ketsu. And then your standard 3 traps, side the Sting out. I usually side that out if I'm going second. 40 for the main deck there. Let me tell you, it's beautiful. We'll get on to the extra deck. 1 Starving Venom. 1 of this guy, I can't even pronounce his name, but he's pretty good. Yeah, that guy. 1 of this guy, Predaplant. Starts with an A. You guys know what it is. It's the best card. Dracotail and the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon here. This card's insane. It won me a game today, and then it just floats into your other guy. So I would never ever sleep on this card in my life. Dracotail, we got 2 Gulamel, 1 Arthalion, 1 Chalice, 1 of the El Shaddoll Mercurier. That card's insane. I played against a Snake Eyes player, and for him to out this with interruption was just this card's insane. It's just so unaffected. The tower monsters are really good. That's why people side hate. Mysterion, great card. A lot of Elf No stuff running around. This card just shuts them down. Fairy Tail's still a real deck. They just got Snow. Look out for my tier list. We'll go over some stuff. We'll talk a little bit. All right. Mix. And then the spicy tech of the evening is this. This is mostly just to stop your Sacred Beast from recurring on you. You banish all their spells, and then he gets really big. So banishing that continuous spell, put him in a coffin at that point. They're not coming back. And then the 1 Baltea. That's it for the extra. We'll get to the side. This is pretty cookie cutter side. I got to work with this a little bit with how the format changes, but 3 Santa Clauses for your roll ads or your tower decks, and then you can bounce them back with your Arthalion and then just tribute again. He's not once per turn. Triple Trap Eater. You got your roll ad decks. You got your people siding your non-fusion areas. You got your blitz decks where you can just you know, tribute that stuff off, get that spell negate out of there. This card is actually really good, really insane. Like, you really have to play this.
Did you ever get non-fusion area of the
I
deck?
got non-fusion area one time by Mr. Yang over here. He took first, I took second. You know, you gotta let them in once in a while, they won't play again type of deal. But no, it was a very good match. I looked at the Trap Eater going in game 3, but I was like, he fusion summons, so he would not put that in, and then he closed it. He closed out the game with it because, well, Verudrus and non-fusion area is just GG's.
It was very Yang fashion.
It was very Yang
Was there a counter trap with that too?
No, they would combine us all with that.
Yeah, there was a counter trap that was just not blendable at that point. Some people are, you know, they're just born better, I guess. Triple, this is Vados. I always get them confused. Vados, this is for like your Blitz matchups. This is for your Fairy Tail matchups to hit their field spell. And your Sacred Beasts, like this card has to be inside still. Like these decks are still running around. People like their comfort decks. Anything field spell oriented, like you could even run into Crystal Beast and you can hit their field spells. A lot of them play a lot of wonky ones. MVP for the day, Gravekeeper's Watcher. Oh man, like going against Rolad, like you ask them how they activate that card, and most of the time they're like, I'm activating the card in effect in the same chain. You Watcher that, they're gonna have a bad day because they thought you spent points on Ogre when really we don't have points to spend. We're broke. All right, so we spend on Watcher, and then triple mutually for destruction. I chose this over Eye of Truth because like we can put up an Omni Negate. The percentage of doing that isn't always there. So like Eye of Truth with an Omni Negate will close out a match, but sometimes you just don't have that, and like there's a lot of counterplay to Eye of Truth. Whereas this will turn skip them and then you just kill them because you're a fusion deck. So you know, that's it for the profile. Place second. I appreciate everyone. You know, I want to shout out a couple people. You know, shout out everyone at Battlegrounds. Shout out Pie for Life. Shout out my girlfriend. Shout out Connor, Jude. Shout out Jason, who always helps me out with the cards. He got me the Gravekeeper Watchers. And biggest shout out I want to do right now. I don't know if I shout out my girlfriend, but my girlfriend and Sammy the dog, bro. He's the best lab that I know. Shout out Sammy the dog. You know who you are. This video is going to get sent to you. Thank you so much.